How's it going, YouTube? Got FourthStarTCG here, and today I have a little bit of a different video to make, but it's one that I'm really excited to do. So prices are crazy, everyone knows this, but today I wanted to highlight some really affordable options for acquiring some awesome Pokemon artwork. When we think of Pokemon artwork, we usually think of cards and stuff. I got a couple cards here. Think of this awesome Honchkrow, maybe this sweet Kyogre, beautiful Lugia, some of these cards that we look to for Pokemon artwork. But artwork doesn't have to be on cards. Artwork can be on a bunch of other things, and there are a lot of officially licensed Pokemon products that have beautiful artwork. Now, a lot of these are in Japan, so you do have to figure out how to get these out of Japan, but that's not too difficult these days with middleman services and everything. So everything that I'm going to be showing off today is like under $20. Most of it's under 10. And it just features some amazing Pokemon artwork that you can, put up in your home, put in the back of your Instagram pictures, really just anything that you want to do with it. And, I love these sort of officially licensed Pokemon art stuff. I love Pokemon official posters. I have a couple of them. Usually they're really hard to find and they're really expensive when you do find these like old posters and stuff. But I have a stack of awesome stuff here that I'm going to show off that is really cheap. As I said, like most of it's under $10 in Japan. So the first thing are these, and I have a big stack of these, and these are called Shikishi Art Boards. So these art boards feature, there's a couple runs of them. I think they're done by Bandai. But they each have amazing artwork. Like, look at this Deoxys featuring all 4 forms of Deoxys against this beautiful galactic background. And, these are relatively small. I think they're, just a couple inches on each side. As you can see, there's my hand, not too much bigger than my hand. So again, these are great for I even think put them in the background of a video or something. But there's tons of these. There's a lot of these. I've picked out some of my favorites here. Like this Ninetales, again, just incredible. Mewtwo, check out that artwork there. Super nice. Celebi, again, they do these in series, and I think they do them based on the based on the region or the generation of games. So Celebi there. Metagross, just so incredible. And here's sort of 2 of the big ones. We got Rayquaza there. This artwork, incredible. So nice. It's like a painting, and you can get most of these art boards. I think these ones, the sort of more fancy ones, is Rayquaza and this Lugia that I have here. That's a thumbnail, certainly right there. This Rayquaza and the Lugia, I think, were maybe a little closer to $10. But all of these other ones I bought for, $3 to $5. And it was just, you can't go wrong with something like this. Just for a couple bucks, you get this awesome little art board with Mewtwo. I'll show you the back here. Not really anything on the back. But they are fairly sturdy. They're not paper. They're boards. They're sort of they're much thicker than cardstock or something. Here I can kind of show you on the top how thick they are. So they're not overly thick, but still definitely they're not going to bend or break in shipping or anything. You can hang them up fairly nicely. They're not going to deteriorate. But yeah, I especially love these that have a little bit of silver and gold in them. This Lugia is just amazing. I mean, come on, you pick up your Lugia EX and throw that in an Instagram shot with this. I mean, come on, there you go. But I mean, Pokemon's all about flexing on the gram these days. So why don't you do it, and do it actually in a really cool way with one of these beautiful Shikishi art boards. And yeah, there are tons of these. I just presented a small selection of the ones that I own. There's also some of these old game advertisements, and if you just sort of look up on Japanese marketplaces and stuff, you can find these. I got the ones for Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, as they are some of my favorite modern games. Again, huge Gen 3 fan. I mean, you just look at that awesome Groudon art there with the official game logo at the bottom in Japanese. I think on the back, not really much, just sort of a black and white picture of the trainers and some Pokemon. But again, you know, like I paid less than $10 for each of these. I think maybe I paid $5 a piece. And like, come on, you know, these Pokemon Center things, you know, they're a little bit holographic, as you can kind of see there. And they're beautiful. You know, you pop those up on your wall or something, you know, just incredible, beautiful Pokemon art. The main thing, so this, I've sort of saved what I consider to be the best for last. And these are clear files. So here is an example of one clear file, and it's in a little bag here. So I'll take it out and sort of show you the function of these. But I like keeping them in the bag just because I want them for the artwork. But so these are plastic files, and basically they're meant to hold papers. So they open like that, and you fit some papers in there, and they're designed to hold papers. But I don't want to hold papers in this. I want to admire this beautiful Ken Sugimori artwork. You know, this art was sold as like a limited edition Pokemon Center print. And, you know, just having it on a, goodness, what did this cost me? Probably less than $5, clear file, just beautiful. And, you know, they have a lot of collections of these clear files, as I have one of the collections here. Move that off to the side. So this is the Game Artworks by Game Freak clear file collection. And I'll sort of show off. It comes in this little carrying case here, and I believe it has 8 clear files, and I'll go through each one. So we got the first one featuring Arceus, and I believe that's the trainers from Gold and Silver, which is really interesting there, or Heart Gold and Soul Silver, sort of going back to that era. Again, another beautiful, like, just look at this. This is incredible artwork. You can see, looking down on Entei, Raikou, Suicune there. You know, and I'm not going to use these for their intended purpose. You know, some of this artwork might be familiar to people. Again, check that out. Beautiful Kyogre, Groudon, and Rayquaza. Just incredible Gen 3 art. That's sort of a stock not really a stock art, but one that you do see every now and then. Just incredible Gen 4 art here with the 3 sort of lake spirits, Cynthia, and the trainer Cyrus. You can see Giratina sort of slinking in the background of the distortion world here. Again, I can't really fit all of this on my screen here, but it's just incredible. I'm gonna move these off to the side real quick. And we're still not done. There's still more here. Beautiful Victini artwork with the black and white trainers. This is another sort of more, I'd say, more common piece of artwork. I think this has been on a couple of things, but again, more Dialga, Palkia, Giratina, just beautiful. We got Gen 5 Pokemon hanging out in a bus there. Axew, Gigalith, Darmanitan, wreaking havoc as the trainers hold on. And the last one here, Getsis and the black and white trainers and some black and white Pokemon hanging out. Now, there isn't much on the back of these. You can see it's just sort of the Game Artworks logo here. And it tells you who illustrated it. So this one was done by Yusuke Omura. And again, just mind-blowingly good artwork. Really just amazing stuff. And I think for this entire Game Artworks case, I paid maybe $30. So obviously that's less than $10 per clear file. I don't know, you know, finding these is a little difficult, especially the Game Artworks one. But, you know, you certainly can do it, and they're not really expensive. So the last clear file I have here is to talk about some of these things that you don't normally see. They are in clear files. So for example, the Poncho Pikachu with the Lugia and the Poncho Pikachu with the Ho-Oh. You know, normally, you know, the Poncho Pikachus we're familiar with were printed on cards. But these were not printed on cards. I think the only cards they were printed on is like some really strange playing card thing. But yeah, so you can get clear files of these, and they have beautiful backs as well. But yeah, you can get clear files of these, and you can get this artwork. Like, you could put this up and people wouldn't realize that it's just like designed to store papers. They'd be like, wow, that's a beautiful piece of artwork that you have there. So I've been buying these up because I think they're just so beautiful. And really enjoyable, really cheap, really accessible. I mean, like, if you're feeling down about prices these days, you're having trouble finding stuff that is within your budget, but you still want to appreciate Pokemon, you still want to appreciate some beautiful, beautiful Pokemon artwork. These, as all the items I've outlined in this video, just from the Shikishi Art Boards, to the game advertisements, to these clear files, they're all really fun and accessible ways to get some awesome Pokemon artwork. And it sort of flies, I feel like it flies under the radar a little bit. I mean, obviously, like, do I think this Lugia Shikishi Art Board is going to stonk somehow? Probably not. But again, just like paying less than 10 bucks, yeah, less than 10 bucks for this Lugia artwork, just amazing. You cannot go wrong with that. So I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and stick around for more videos.